Yes, guys, good evening. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Hello? Online, can you hear me, guys? Am I audible? Right, guys? Guys, can you hear me? Am I audible? Online? Online. Good, right. So let's start, guys. Good evening, Pratap Reddy. Good evening, Bhaskar. Good evening, guys. Nikita, good evening. Swapna, good evening. Anusha, good evening. Guys, few people I miss because very fast, like it's scroll up because of that reason. Okay. For everyone, good evening, guys. Good evening or good afternoon, whatever if you want to can say. So hardly 20 minutes we'll have for good evening. Okay. Right. So let's start. So yesterday we completed cal command, right? So cal, how to execute the cal command and those all stuff, right? So today we'll do echo and few basic commands will complete today, right? Guys, if you are unable to understand, please, you can interrupt. It's not a problem. Especially for offline from now onwards. Good evening, guys. Subham, there is a problem from downloading RHL 7. Don't worry. After completing the demos, I will provide the link and then you can go to that link and then you can download. Okay? No issues. After completing demos. Okay? So try to communicate to who's that guy? Madhureddy. Madhureddy is a responsible person for videos and those all stuff. Right? Satyajit. Okay, good, Farhan. Go through the previous videos, Farhan. Maybe 5 to 6 videos you'll have. You need to go through those videos and then continue. It's not a problem. Okay. So if you're having Ubuntu, you can continue with Ubuntu. It's not a problem, but few commands are different. Few how to install packages. Actually, here we are going to use yum and then RPM. There we'll have apt. Like this, 1 or 2 commands are different. Apart from that, everything is same. If you want to can use Ubuntu also, it's not a problem. Right? So okay, guys, let's start. So cal command we completed yesterday. So today we are going to discuss about echo command. Okay. ECHO, 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 and then we are trying to providing hello. Got it, guys. So echo, we are providing some string value. Clear, guys? So echo, the name itself only, it is going to echo the value. Like in C language, we'll have printf. In Java, we'll have system.out.println. Like the same way, coming to Linux, we'll have echo. So echo command, we are going to use in where? Scripts. So bash scripting we are going to use. So echo, it will print the value. It may be string value. It may be variable value, right? So hello is a string value we provided. So echo command, it will print hello, right, guys? Guys, coming to Linux operating system, will have 2 different variables. Okay. So good evening, guys. Good evening, Madhu Reddy and Tejashwini. Right. So echo is a command. It will print the value. It may be string value. It may be variable value. Got it, guys? So Coming to Linux, we have different types of variables, guys. What is the use of variable? What is the use of variable? So usually while you are trying to writing the program, there we are going to use variables, right? A name is equal to so and so variable, right? So A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2. Like this, we are going to define the variables in program. So what is the use of variable? To store the data, to store the values. So to store the values, to call the values dynamically into our script. Got it? Frequently, we need to call those value. Instead of providing the direct value, we are going to call the value with variable. So variable contain values, right? So clear, guys. Coming to Linux, we have two types of variables. Environmental variables means predefined variables. Environmental variables, or you can say predefined variables. Another one is user defined variable. Different types of variables will have first. At present, remember those both the variables, right? So one is an environmental variable, or you can say predefined variable. In our operating system, in Linux operating system, by default, will have predefined variables. Got it? So it having some value, right, guys? For example, echo is a command. $home is a variable. So how we are going to call the variable? With the dollar sign. Home is a variable. It's a predefined variable. By default, this home variable, it will be available into our operating system. Those all environmental variables. Those all environmental variables, right, guys? Echo space $home, then hit enter. See, guys, $home is a variable. It will print the home directory of current user. Got it, guys? Echo $home. $home is a variable. It will print the home directory of current user account. Clear? Those all predefined variables. Not only $home will have $path. User path, it will show you where the user it got located. Clear, guys? So now echo $home is a predefined variable. What is the use of $home, guys? It will print the current user's home directory, right? Okay. So now what is the difference between $home and PWD? See, guys, here, if we execute the $home, echo $home, right? Then PWD, both it's showing same output, right? If we execute PWD, it is showing home student. If you execute echo $home, so it's printing home student only. Now, what is the difference between PWD and echo $home? Both are same. What is PWD, guys? PWD means present working directory. Present working directory or print working directory. Echo $home, home directory of current user. Both are same or different? Usually both are different, but it is showing same output. Why? For example, Swapna, right? Swapna, you are saying both are same, right? Okay. Swapna, where you are staying? In Hyderabad? For example, Swapna, very good, super. Swapna, she is staying in Kukatpalli, right? I called to Swapna early morning 6 o'clock. Then I'm asking one question to Swapna. Swapna, where are you? And what kind of answer we are going to get from Swapna? ఉదయాన్నే 6 గంటలకు ఎందుకు చేశారు సార్ అంటది అమ్మాయి, అవునా కదా? సో ఐఎమ్ ఇంటూ హోమ్.
That's it, na? Early morning, 6 o'clock, always we are into home itself only. Swapna, she is going to give the answer, sir, I am in home. Right. Okay. After Swapna, home location is Kukatpalli. Right. Kukatpalli. Hyderabad, Kukatpalli is a home location, home directory of Swapna. Now, after 1 p.m., again I call to Swapna. Then I'm asking same question. Swapna, where are you? Swapna, she is doing job in high tech city, for example. Right. So what kind of answer we are going to get? Huh? Sir, I am in office. Office, it got located in high tech city. Hyderabad, high tech city. Right? Both the locations are same, are different. Now still you are in office. Very good. Okay. Both the locations are same or different? Different, right? So home location is Kukatpalli. Present location is office. Clear, guys? I hope you got it. Echo dollar home, it will print home directory. Home location, right? PWD, present location, it will print. For example, Swapna, she is doing work from home. Please focus on it. For example, Swapna, she is doing work from home. Then if you call to 1 o'clock, if you call to Swapna 4 o'clock, if you call to 5 o'clock, same answer we are going to get. I am in home. Home location is Kukatpalli. Got it, guys? Student user, he is doing work from home now. Because of that reason, if you're executing PWD, you are getting same output. If you're executing echo dollar home, same output we are getting. Now, student user, he switched to home directory to desktop. Now check the PWD. I hope you got it now. The difference between PWD and echo dollar home. PWD, it will print current working directory. It is not going to print the home directory of user. Echo dollar home, echo dollar home, it will print the current user's home directory. So got it, guys? Swapna, both are same or different? Before same because we are into same directory. We didn't switch from home directory to another directory. Clear? Got it? So echo dollar home, it will print the home directory of current user. PWD, it will print the present working directory. Right? Okay. So if you want, you can create your own variables also. For example, name. Guys, it's not like this. Variable we need to give into capital letters only. It may be small, it may be capital, but predefined variables. Environmental variables will have into capital letters. So user defined variable, you can give any letter. It may be small, it may be capital. Only one rule you need to remember. We should not start the variable name with numerical value and special characters. That's it. I hope you got it. Name one you can give. Don't give one name. We should not start the variable name with numerical value. It may be small letters, it may be capital letters, whatever it may be, you can give. Got it, guys? Name is equal to, I'm providing my name called Imran. Right? So now how to call this name variable? Echo dollar name. It will print Imran. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Yes, no? So like this, you can create your own variable. No need to bother. Just try to remember home, path, those all stuff. While we are discussing about scripting at the time where we need to use exactly, I will show you. Clear? Right. So now, see guys here. Echo, for example, env. Env is a command. Env is a command. It will print all the environmental variables list. Just we discuss home and path, right? Like that, n number of the environment variables will have say. Env is a command to list out the environmental variables. Env. Got it, guys? Env is a command to list out the environmental variables. Okay, right. How to know the shell environment? We know already, we discussed maybe day 2, I think, while we are discussing about file system hierarchy. By default, we'll have bash shell like that. Then how to verify? Guys, echo $0. Got it? Echo $0 or echo dollar shell. Both are same. Echo $0 or echo dollar shell. Shell is a predefined variable, environmental variable. It will print the current shell environment. Bin bash is a shell environment. So I hope you got it, guys. Echo $0 or echo dollar shell. How to know the shell version? Got it, guys? How to know the shell version? Echo dollar bash underscore version. Bash version will get. So clear, guys? Those are few useful commands. Few useful commands. How to know the shell environment, what kind of shell environment we'll have into our operating system. Echo dollar shell or echo $0. Echo dollar bash underscore version to know the bash version. Then how to know the kernel version, ma'am? Uname, very good, super. Uname hyphen A. Uname hyphen A, because already we discussed, right? While we are discussing file system hierarchy at the time. So how to know the kernel version? Uname hyphen A. A means all. This is Linux operating system, right? Host name. This is a kernel version, guys. 3.10.0. This is version. This is release. And this is architecture. Got it, guys? From here to here, it's a version. It's a release. It's a architecture. Then when they introduce to us date, what kind of Linux it is? GNU Linux. Got it? So if you need to know only kernel version, hyphen R you can give, it will print only kernel version. So different commands will have, guys, okay? So got it? Uname hyphen R. So to know the kernel version. So clear? Right. So I hope you got it, guys. How to know the shell environment, how to know the bash shell version, then how to know the kernel version, right? Next. Date is a command. So date is a command. It will print the system date and time. Operating system date and time. Date command you can execute into any operating system, any version. Any operating system means any version. It may be old versions, it may be new versions. Date command. Right, guys? Date, it will print system, time, and date. So today date, okay? Thursday, April 13, time 16:1 means 4. 4 IST means Indian Standard Time 2023 year. Now we need to print only time. Only time. Date plus percentile capital T. So here for date, we need to provide the option like this. Plus percentile capital T. It will print only time. We need only date. Date plus percentile capital T will get only date. So hyphen B, it will print month, right? Hyphen Y, it will print year. Like this, we'll have n number of the options. So from where we need to get those all the options? Date hyphen hyphen help. Got it, guys? Date hyphen hyphen help. Then hit enter. Go bit up, scroll up. See, guys, here. Got it? Those all the options. According to your requirement, you can use the option. You can get the output. Okay. Now, how many days we completed as of now? I think yesterday we missed one option in cal command. Let's see. Cal hyphen j will have, guys. Cal hyphen j. So j means journal. Journal means how many days we completed in this year. Today is a 103rd. 103 days we completed in this year from January 1st to till today. Right. Like the same way, date plus percentile j. How many days today? How many days we completed? So from January 1st to till today, 103 days we completed. Today is a 103rd day. Clear? Right. Good. So percentile means it's option, man. Okay. So it's a syntax. So let's see here. Date hyphen hyphen help, then hit enter. And here options everything, date options everything. It will start with percentile format. Format control output, input, sequence R. So 2 percentiles. So percentile A, Sunday it will print. SUN it will print. Capital A, Sunday it will print. Day, today Tuesday, right? So if you're providing capital A, it will print Tuesday, right? So got it. Thursday, something. Okay. So it's not Tuesday, Thursday. Okay. So got it. So what is a command to clear the terminal? I think you didn't attend yesterday, Aditya, right? CLEAR is a command, or otherwise Control L. Control L. Very good, Krishna. Control L or CLEAR. Control L to clean the screen, right? Then how to set the system date and time, we'll see. How to change system date and time. Guys, date is a command, hyphen S is option, syntax YYYY MMDD, right? Hours, minutes, and seconds. So this is date command syntax to change the system date and time. So clear? So let's see, guys, here. Date is a command, hyphen S is option. Then you can give any date according to your requirement for practice. Okay. Year 2020, for example, 2023. Then date 01. Then month also 01, date also 01. Time 11 colon. We need to use colon 11, 22, something like this again here. What happened? What happened, guys? Very good. So operation not permitted. Why? Date command. It's executed by only root. Okay. Because we are login as a student user. Student user is a normal user. Student user is a normal user. So normal user having restricted access. Normal user having restricted access. They are unable to change the system date and time, system settings. So because of that reason, we need to log in as a root user. Okay. So even if you restart, same time only you will have manually you need to modify. Otherwise, you should use NTP server. If you're using NTP server, automatically you're going to get the date and time after restarting the machine. Clear? Already while we are discussing about installation at the time, I have given the NTP server information, right? So this is local time, our operating system local time. Got it. So let's see here, date. We need to log in as a root user. Guys, if you didn't provide any username, automatically it will take root. Just I have given only SU hyphen. So we didn't provide any username here, right, guys? Automatically it will take root. Automatically it will take root. Then, so guys, how to copy? Let's see. Just select. Maybe you need to copy the previous command. Okay. Select, shift, insert. Up arrow రాదు. Previous command execute చేయడానికి కాదు. Maybe if you're executed previous command again, you need to execute, then we can able to use up arrow. Select, shift, insert, or otherwise, if you having mouse, use right click. Automatically it will paste. Okay. If we have the mouse right click, select the value, then use right click, mouse right click. Otherwise, shift insert. Okay. See guys, Sunday, John, something, date and time we got. So exit, we are back to student. Date is a command, then hit enter. See guys, system date and time, it got changed. Okay. System date and time, it got changed. Again, you need to modify means you should modify manually because this is local operating system. So if you having network, if you having NTP, then automatically it will reset and will get the time from NTP server. Got it, guys? Right. So I hope you're clear about date, how to modify the system date and time using date command. This date command you can execute into any operating system, into any version. It may be Ubuntu, it may be RHEL, it may be RHEL any version. For example, 6.0, 5.0, 4.0, 3.0, 2.0, latest version. So you can execute it. But RHEL 7.0 onwards, RHEL 7.0 onwards, they introduced to us one new command that is called time date CTL instead of date. Got it, guys? So time date CTL command, it won't work into, okay, older versions. Time date CTL command, it's introduced from 7.0 onwards. 7.0, 8.0, 9.0 versions. So you can execute time date CTL command. So time date CTL means time date control. Time date control, right? So let's see, guys. Better to log in as a root user because time and date we can able to change with root user only. Normal user, it doesn't have the access. We are unable to modify the system settings using normal user account. So better to log in as a root user, right? Time date CTL. See guys, so it's saying synchronize. Actually, it's not synchronizing. Okay. There is some problem here. I think I have reset, right? Let's see. I'll reboot. I have taken a snapshot at the time, so it got synchronized. Okay. So let it reboot. Okay. Then let's see whether the time it got changed or not. Okay. It's not going to change the time, guys. Actually, the thing is, it should not synchronize because we doesn't have any NTP server. There is some bug, it got created while we are trying to taking the snapshot. I have taken a snapshot at the time. So it got created because of that reason it is showing it's synchronizing. Usually in synchronization, we'll have no option. Okay. Let's see here. I have one more operating system I'm going to use. So let's see, guys, here. So date is a command to change the system date and time in any version. But time date CTL only 7.0 onwards. From 7.0 onwards, time date CTL command, it will work. So this time date CTL command, it won't work into the older versions, right? Let's see, I'll show. Time date CTL, see, synchronization, no. Usually we'll have no only because this is our personal mission. We doesn't have any NTP server. We didn't synchronize with the NTP server. There is some bug, because of that reason it is showing yes there. So this is our system time and date, man. Time date CTL is a command. It will provide the detailed time and date information. So local time means operating system time. Local time means operating system time. Universal time, UTC. UTC means universal timing conversion. Universal timing conversion. So throughout the world will have one unique time that is called universal time. So usually we need to communicate with some other country peoples. How you are going to communicate? With the help of UTC time. Universal timing conversion, right? RTC. RTC means RTC bus. So it's not RTC bus, man. Okay. So RTC means real time clock. Real time clock means BIOS time. BIOS will have, right, in our laptop firmware BIOS. Inside the BIOS will have one time that is called RTC time, hardware time. Got it? RTC means real time clock, full form. Local time means operating system time, man. Okay. Local time means operating system time, right? Universal time means entire throughout world will have one unique time, that is universal time. Then RTC full form, real time clock, BIOS time. BIOS time, right, guys? So time zone, Asia, Kolkata. Time zone, Asia, Kolkata, right? NTP, network timing protocol, enable, yes, but it's not synchronizing. If it is synchronizing, you are unable to change the system date and time. Got it, guys? So if it is synchronizing, synchronize S if you having, you are unable to modify the system date and time, remember, because this client mission, it will synchronize with the NTP server automatically. So we are going to get the time and date from NTP server. So here automatic time and date will get, no need to assign manually. RTC local time zone doesn't have. And DST full form, day sunlight time. I hope you clear everything. So Asia, Kolkata doesn't have day sunlight time. Some different countries, some different time zones having the day sunlight time. I hope you got it, guys. So real time clock means BIOS time. Vinit Reddy. Vinita, right? Vinita. Okay. Real time clock means BIOS time. In our laptop will have the BIOS. Inside the BIOS will have time. That is called RTC time. Okay. Can we able to modify the system time and date? Yes, guys. Using time date CTL. Yes. So we can able to modify the system time and date. Time date CTL. Time date CTL is a command, right? Then same syntax, guys. Set hyphen time is an option, right? Time date CTL is a command, space set hyphen time is an option. Then year, month, date, hours, minutes, seconds. Your wish. So now I think we'll have 14, right? If you want, you can change according to your requirement for practice. So 2020, 3, 2, your wish. Okay. Something like this I can give. Got it, guys. Time date CTL space set hyphen time is a option, year, month, date, hours, minutes, seconds. Got it, guys? Then hit enter. So time date CTL, then hit enter. See, a system time and date it got changed. System time and date it got changed. So I hope you're clear. How to change time zone? Let's see here. Time date CTL list hyphen time zones. Got it, guys? Time date CTL space list hyphen time zones. Then hit enter, it will provide the time zones list. It will provide the time zone list. According to your requirement, you can modify the time zone for this operating system, right? So your wish, any time zone you can give. How to modify time date CTL, set hyphen time zone, right? Then open the brackets, Zuba, okay. Then we are trying to providing some different time zone here. Then hit enter. So time date CTL, then hit enter. Let's see. The time zone, it got changed. Africa time zone. Got it, guys? Africa time zone we got. So like this, you can modify the time zone, right? Next. Time date CTL, set NTP true. Maybe if you having NTP server, you need to synchronize this mission with NTP server. Time synchronization. So we should configure few configuration file called cronidq.conf. After that, you should execute this command. Then this mission, it will synchronize with NTP server. In real-time environment, we'll have the NTP server. So with the help of NTP server only, we are going to get the time and date, right? How we need to synchronize with the NTP server from client? Time date CTL space set hyphen time true. Got it, guys? Then this client mission, it will synchronize with NTP server. Automatically, you are going to get the time and date from NTP server. But here we doesn't have an NTP server. This is our local mission. This is a local time and date. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Right. So clear, guys, how to execute the time date CTL command. So if you need to modify the time and date, you can modify. So how to modify time date CTL, set hyphen time. So time, guys, 2023 04 month, today date 13, right? Time, what is time now? 4 means 16 colon 22 minutes, seconds you can give like this, then hit enter. So I hope you got it, guys. Again, we got a current time and date. Then you need to modify the time zone. Time date CTL, set hyphen time zone, right? Time zone, then Asia, Kolkata, India time zone. Okay. I hope you got it, guys. Right? Yes, no. So clear? Actually, we changed the time zone because of that reason, time it got changed. Only time you need to modify then. Time only. Just remove this date, man. Just keep time, that's enough. Then we'll get time now. So I hope you got it, right? So how we need to modify the time and date with the time date CTL command. So time date CTL is a new command. So they introduced to us from RHEL 7.0 onwards. 7.0. If you want to can execute 7.0, if you want to can execute into 8.0, if you want to can execute into 9.0 version, it's not a problem. Right? Good. TTY is a command. TTY is a command. It will print the terminal number. See, guys, I'm trying to opening multiple terminals. Maybe you'll have some confusion in which terminal you're working. You need to know the terminal number. Simple TTY command you can execute. Then go to this terminal, execute TTY, DVPTS 1. So this is DVPTS 2 and this is DVPTS 3. TTY is a command to know the terminal number. Got it, guys? So I hope you got it. TTY is a command. So it will print the terminal number. So clear? How to know the terminal number? With the help of TTY command. ID is a command to know the user identification numbers, right? ID is a command to know the user identification number. ID space, then you need to provide username. Student is a user. See guys, student user ID 1000, group ID 1000. Student user ID 1000 and group ID 1000, right? ID root user CUID. ID U2. What happened? We doesn't have U2 user account into our operating system. With the help of ID command, you can find the users also. Clear? We can able to find the users also with the help of ID command, whether the user is available or not into our operating system. Clear guys? ID space username U1. We don't have no such a user. If you having the user, it will provide you user identification numbers. So I hope you're clear. Yes, no. So about ID command. Next, who am I? Root. Login user name, it will show you. Who am I? Student. Who space am space I. It will show you student user in which terminal it's logged in. PTS0 terminal. Time, date and time. So clear guys? I hope you got it, right? So who space am space I. So clear? Those all frequently we are going to use to interact with our operating system. Very, very, very basic commands. From now onwards, we'll discuss how to create the files, how to create the directories, how we need to manage the files and directories, how to copy, how to move, and those all stuff, right? Good. So guys, how many peoples you know cat command? What is the use of cat? Display the content of the file. Very good. So apart from that, actually the purpose of the cat will form concatenation. Cat will form concatenation. Cat, what it will do in the sense, it will, most of the people's 99% people, they are going to give the answer to create the files. We can create the file, but the main purpose of the cat command to concatenate the file to print the standard output. I'm not saying operating system, it's saying like that. Okay. So man space cat, let's see, read this line. Okay, I'll do one thing, I'll copy this. Read this. Cat concatenate files and print on the standard output. This is the main purpose of the cat command. Mr. KS, we are unable to edit the file. We are unable to modify the file. Who's those people? Who said to you? Huh? Chandrasekhar Reddy, you are unable to modify the file. You are unable to edit the file using cat command. I don't know. So who's given this information to you? Cat main purpose concatenation. Got it, guys? Cat main purpose concatenation and print the standard output. Concatenation means if we having two different files, we are going to merge both the files data into another file. That is called concatenation. For example, let's see here. This is one file, man. Okay. This is file 1. So file 1 having the content called hello, right? So we have one more file that is called file 2. Got it, guys? So this is file 2. Okay. So this is file 1 and this is file 2. File 2 having the content called hello. Sorry, hi. Already file 1 having hello, file 2 having hi. So now we are trying to merging both the files data into another file. That is called concatenation. Got it? The main purpose of the cat command to concatenate the file. The main purpose of the cat command. This is called concatenation, guys. So I hope you got it. And we can able to print the standard output. Apart from that, if you want, you can create the files. If you want to, you can append the file. We can able to create the files. We can able to append the file. We can able to print the file content. We can able to concatenate the file content, but we are unable to edit the file content using cat command. So what will have the existing content, we are unable to modify, we are unable to edit, but we can append. Appending means we are adding few new lines into end of the page. That is called appending. So got it, guys? Let's see. According to this diagram, so we'll create the files. We'll create first file 1. So how to create the file 1 with cat command? Cat greater than file name. Got it, guys? Cat greater than file name. Guys, you need to provide the space in between cat and greater than. So clear? Cat space greater than file name to create the file. I'm coming. Okay. So cat is a command to create a file. Cat space greater than file name to create a file. Okay. Right. Next, we need to provide the content of the file. For example, hello. Cat space greater than file name, then hit enter, then provide the content of the file, then hit enter ctrl plus D to save. Got it, guys? So cat space greater than file name, then hit enter, then provide the content of the file. It's not like this. You need to provide hello. You can give anything. Then hit enter, then control D to save the file. So now file 1, it got created successfully. Okay. How to append the file, right? Cat space double greater than file 1 to append the file. Appending means we are adding some content into existing file. I hope you got it, guys. So we are trying to adding few new lines in end of the line. Hello, then how we appended. Appending means we are trying to adding new lines into end of the line. That is called appending. Cat space double greater than file 1 to append the file, right? Then provide, you can give anything. I have given how, you can give anything. ctrl plus D to save. To save the file. Got it, guys? Clear? Good. Next, how to print the content of the file. How to print the content of the file. For example, inside the file 1, what kind of content we'll have, we need to know. We need to print the content. Cat okay. So cat space less than file name to print. So what kind of content we'll get? Hello, then how. That's it, no? Inside the file 1, we'll have hello, and then how. Next, cat file name, both are same. Got it, guys? Both are same. Cat less than file name, cat file name, both are same. Both it will print the content of the file. Standard output. Like this, we can able to create the file. We can able to append the file. We can able to print the content of the file. Right? Now, how to create the file 2, man? How to create file 2? Already you know how to create file 1, right? How to create the files with cat command. Then how to create the file 2? Which command we need to use? Cat space greater than file 2. That's it. Then hit enter. Hi. Then hit enter. CTRL plus T, Control T to save the file. Then how to list out the directory content? Those all the files we are trying to creating into one directory, right? How to list out the directory content? For example, those both the files we created on top of the desktop, man. How many files will have on top of the desktop? We need to list out how. ls command, ls-l is a command. List out the directory content. It is going to list the directory content. At present, how many files will have? File 1 will have, then file 2 will have. Clear? 2 files will have. Now we are trying to concatenating the file. Concatenating means we are merging those both the files. The main purpose of the cat command is concatenation, right? So how to merge? So let's see guys here. Cat space file 1 space file 2 space greater than file 3. Simple. File 1's data and file 2's data, we are trying to redirecting into file 3. Means we are concatenating into file 3. If you check the list now, you'll have 3 files now. Automatically file 3 it will create. Got it, guys? File 3 automatically it will create. How to check the content of the file 3? How to check the content, man? Cat file 3, that's it now. Or cat less than file 3 to print the content of the file 3. So now hello, then how. It belongs to file 1, then we'll have hi also inside this file 3. This is called concatenation. Really tell me how many people you know this properly. So don't think different way. Think this way. Okay. So clear. Got it, guys? So this is all about cat command. Can we do practically? Right. So we'll do one thing. We'll create the files on top of the desktop for better understanding purpose because you are into very initial stage now, right? So now we are on top of the desktop. Check PWD. We are on top of the desktop, right? Then cat space greater than file 1. Then hello. Guys, it's not like this. You need not to write hello. You can write anything. Okay, Control D to save the file. See guys, on top of the desktop, we have the file 1. If you open file 1, then you'll have hello. So clear. If you doesn't have graphical mode, then how to open the file? Assume this we doesn't have a graphical mode, we'll have only TUI mode. Then how to get the content of file 1? Cat less than file 1. It will print the content of the file. Or cat file 1. Both are same. Cat less than file 1. Cat what is less than, what is greater than, what is double greater than, what is 2 greater than. Everything I will teach you, not now. We'll have the redirection concept at the time. Member channel concept will have at the time we'll discuss, right? So I hope you got it, guys. Cat space file 1, right? It will print the content of the file. Then how to append? We need to add some content into existing file, that to end of the line. That is called appending, right? Cat double greater than file 1, existing file name. So we are trying to appending some content into existing file. Then hit enter. We are trying to writing how. Control D to save the file. Now how to print the content of the file, man? Cat file name, file 1. See, hello, how. We appended. Clear, guys? Then we are trying to creating one more file, cat space greater than file2. Guys, you should not give like this file1, file2. It's not a mandatory. You can give your name, your family member's name, your friend's name, whatever if you want to can give, right? So cat space greater than file2. Then we are trying to providing the content of the file. Hi. Control D to save the file, right? So guys, if we having graphical mode, we can able to find out 2 files we'll have on top of the desktop. Then if you doesn't have the graphical mode, how to find out how many files we'll have? ls-l, it will list the directory content. We are on top of the desktop. On top of the desktop, how many files we'll have? It is going to list. We'll have 2 files, file1 and file2. Right? Cat file1. It will print file1's content. Cat file2. It will print file2 content. File1 having hello how, then file2 having hi. Now we are trying to concatenating those both the files. Cat space file1, file2, right? Greater than file3. Very good. New file name. So check the list. Automatically third file also it got created. If you want, you can check on top of the desktop. Actually, we didn't create this file manually. Automatically it got created. Cat space file1, file2 space greater than file3. So file3 automatically it got created. If you check the content of the file3, you'll have file2 content as well as file1 content both. I hope you got it, guys. This is all about cat command. Frequently we are going to use those options with cat, right? Next, touch command. How to work on top of the desktop? CD desktop only, man. CD desktop, switch to desktop and create the files. That's it. Whatever it may be, 8.0, it may be 9.0. CD desktop, in desktop, D should capital. Linux is a case sensitive, right? So desktop D capital. If you're providing first file1, then we'll have the first file1's content. If you're providing first file2, you will have the file2 content first into file3. Got it? Okay, Pradhan, right. So let's see, guys. Next command, touch. So how many people you know about touch, man? What is the use of touch? To create empty files. I know 99% people, they will give wrong answer. Not 99, 100% people. I don't know who's teaching for you. SK, very good, man. Modifying the file timestamp. Apart, the main purpose of the touch to change the timestamp of file. Got it? So apart from changing the timestamp, if you want, you can create 0-byte files also. The main purpose of the touch command to change the file timestamp. Okay. What is file y? Man touch. See, guys, touch is a command, change file timestamp. Why we need to change the file timestamp, you are asking, right? Okay, I understand your question, Ishan. I'll tell you later, don't worry. Okay, so touch is a command to change the file timestamp, right? Apart from that, you can create the multiple 0-byte files also. Okay, your people, you know very well how to create the multiple 0-byte files. So touch, and then we are trying to providing the file names. For example, F1 space F2 space F3, F4, like this I can give. This is one syntax. We'll have one more syntax, guys, to create the multiple 0-byte files. Use regular expression. For example, K, open the brackets, 1.4 and close the brackets. This is called regular expression. Right. So K1, K2, K3, K4 automatically it will create. Guys, here most of the people they are giving 3 dots, 4 dots, 1 dot. Don't give. Only 2 dots we need to give. 1 dot dot 4 syntax. Regular expression, right? So K, see guys, instead of providing the file names individually, K1, K2, K3, K4, K, open the flavor brackets, 1 dot dot 4 and close the flavor brackets. Then it will print K1 to K4. K1, K2, K3, K4 like this. Let's see, we'll create the files, empty files. Okay, so why we need to modify the file timestamp? Read this, then you can able to understand. Update the access and modification time of each file to current time. Why? Why guys? So simple man. Few configuration files will have. Okay, for example, you edited those configuration file. Actually, the server we installed before 2 years. Right. If you edit the configuration file today, the configuration file date and time it is going to change. Today date and time will get. Recent modification date and time will get. But usually this file should have the previous time. Then how you are going to change? Using touch command. To modify the file timestamp according to your requirement. Usually developers, they are going to use this. Got it guys? So how to create the files with the touch command we'll see now, right? F1, F2, F3, F4. Check the list. F1, F2, F3, F4. If you want, you can check on top of the desktop also. F1, F2, F3, F4, right? So touch K, open the brackets, 1 dot dot 4 and close the brackets. K1, K2, K3, K4. K1, K2, K3, K4. Got it, guys? Those all 0-byte files. See, we'll have 0 here, size. Those all 0-byte files means empty files. We doesn't have anything, right? Now we'll see how we need to change the timestamp of the file using touch command. Guys, touch is a command. Okay. So touch is a command. Clear, guys? -D is an option. -D, date. YY, right? TT. Years, months, and date. Hours, minutes, and seconds. Finally, we need to provide file name. Got it, guys? Finally, we need to provide file name. So clear. Touch space -D, year, month, date, hours, minutes, seconds. Then it's not like this. You need to provide file name. If you want, you can change the timestamp of directory also, folder also. For files and as well as directories, both will change. Clear, guys? Good. So let's see here how we need to modify the file timestamp. So touch, can we able to execute the command with the student user? Can we able to execute the command with student user? Yes, because those files owner is student only, right? He have the rights, he can able to change, he can able to modify the timestamp, right? So touch -D, you can give any date and time, man, it's your wish. For example, finally file name. Got it? So like this, you can modify the time and date of your file and directory. The main purpose of the touch command to modify the system time and date. Sorry, not system, file and directories time and date. mkdir is a command. So making directory. Directory means folder, right? So same syntax. What kind of syntax we used for touch command? Like the same syntax you can use for mkdir. For example, dir1, dir2, dir3, dir4. Like this, you can give the directories. But you need to give the space in between those directories, man. Otherwise, it is going to consider single name. It is going to consider as only one directory. Okay. We should provide the space here for files also. This is one syntax. Another mkdir d, open the flower brackets 1.4 and close the flower brackets. D1 to D4, D1, D2, D3, D4 directory set will be created automatically. Got it, guys? Right? So let's see here. mkdir, dir1, dir2, dir3, dir4, then hit enter. Guys, at present, remember, blue colors are directories, black colors are files. Tomorrow I will give the proper clarity. Actually, it's not a right way to identify the directories and files. So we'll have few symbols. Using those symbols, we are going to identify the files and directories. Clear? So at present, just remember one small hint. Blue colors means directories. Black colors means files, right? Then mkdir d, open the brackets 1.4 and close the bracket. Got it, guys? So D1, D2, D3, D4, right? How you can create duplicates? It's a case sensitive, right? If you having D1 already, how you can able to create one more D1? I hope you got it. Linux is a case sensitive, right? Already you'll have the D1 directory. Can we able to create again D1 directory? It's possible. Got it. So Linux is a case sensitive. So right, guys, like this, you can create the multiple directories at a time. Then how to create the parent and child directories? Directory inside the directory. For example, maybe if you try to attending your friend's function, so usually we are going to keep the gift into the box, inside the box, inside the box, inside the box, like this, right? Like the same way. So this is one directory. Inside this directory, we are trying to creating one more directory. Okay. Inside this directory, we are trying to keeping one more directory. Inside this directory, we are trying to creating one more directory. Inside this directory, again, we are trying to creating one more directory. So parent and child directories. How? Guys, mkdir -p is option. For example, L1 is a parent directory. Inside the L1, we need to separate it with /. Then L2. Inside the L2, we'll have L3. Inside the L3, L4. L1 having L2. L2 having L3. L3 having L4. -p means parent. P mandatory. P is a mandatory. mkdir space -p means parent. L1 having L2. L2 having L3. L3 having L4. Clear, guys? Let's see here. mkdir -p. L1 directory having L2. L2 directory having L3. L3 having L4. If you check the list, you'll have only L1. So minimize this. L1. If you open L1, you'll have L2. If you open L2, you'll have L3. If you open L3, having L4. L4 doesn't have anything. So I hope you got it, guys, right? Then if you're having graphical mode, it's not a big deal, man. So then CLI, how to check in CLI? ls-capital R. Capital R means recursively. Capital R means recursively. L1, L1 having L2, L1, L2 having L3, L1, L2, L3 having L4. L1, L2, L3, L4 doesn't have anything. I hope you got it. So tree also you can use, tree command also instead of ls-capital R. But tree command by default we doesn't have in RHEL 7. This tree command it's available into 8.0. Tree command we need to install into RHEL 7. For demonstration I'm installing. No need to bother about installation. We'll discuss later. Right. And people they will ask, sir, how to install. At present, no need to bother about the installation. We'll have the package management chapter at the time we are going to discuss how to install. For demonstration purpose, I'm trying to installing tree package. సబ్ ఫైల్స్ ఉంటాయా ఫైల్స్ లోపల? రేపు అర్థం అవుతుంది, టుమారో. ఓకే, while we are discussing copy command, at the time I will tell. Run media student RHEL packages. Guys, don't bother about installation, okay? Tree L1. Now it will work. By default, we doesn't have tree package in RHEL 7.0. We'll have in 8 and 9, but in a 7.0 by default, we doesn't have. We need to install. So how to install, we'll discuss later, not now. So I hope you're clear, guys. So we'll have few commands. We'll continue tomorrow. How to copy, how to paste, how to move, everything we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. So I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no, online, offline also, man. I think like I'm saying online because of that reason, offline people's, they're going to get hurt. Huh? Ain't offline. Huh? Got it, guys? People, they are saying like, actually, I'm going to take care only about online, man. Because of that reason, I'm saying for offline also. I'm going to take care everybody, not only online, not only offline. Few offline people, they are saying, so Imran sir, he's not going to take care about offline. Simran sir, he's going to take care only online. I don't know how I need to take care about offline and online. Both I'm teaching at a time, right? And I don't know people why they're feeling like that. Huh? Got it, guys? Yesterday recording videos, just now they sent, right? Mr. Karthik, I don't know when you're login. Huh? So Madhu Reddy frequently he's sending the videos. Huh? మీ గురించి కాదు, గుమ్మడికాయలు దొంగ అంటే భుజాలు దొంగ అట్లా ఉంది మీరు అంటావా?